Hey, what are you doing out of bed, Buster?
I don't think that will help inflate it. Feel like grabbing some shut-eye, Gary? Gary doesn't get that joke. I don't think that needs any air. Spoon's not sleepy.
I'm spit-shined and ready for action, sir.
Missions canceled until further notice. Whoops. Missions canceled until further notice. Whoops. Better not touch it, or I'll alert the Overmother. I don't think that will help inflate it. I don't think that will help inflate it. Nah. Gary doesn't want to grab that. It's a tank of compressed air. Could be useful. I don't think that will help inflate it. I don't think that will help inflate it. Maybe this air tank has enough pressure to blow up this raft. Whoa. It looks like a blow-up doll of me. Creepy. Hopefully, this looks enough like me to fool the warden.
Where's my little angel? Oh, there he is. I think I almost lost you today. Sleep tight, little hero.
Man, computers are stupid. Whoa. How have I never seen this part of the ship before?
You came because you are done with children's games.
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Marek, and what I'm about to show you is no game. While you've been drifting through the universe, eating ice cream, playing with trains, war has been raging across the galaxy.
War? Between who?
Between the forces that every war is between. Between the powerful and the weak, the tyrants and the innocent.
But who?
Does it even matter? There will always be war. We did not start it, and we cannot stop it. What we can do is protect the weak and rescue the helpless. Look at this distress signal I just received from a peaceful colony in the Talon Nebula. The helpless creatures you see have been imprisoned by forces of tyranny and may soon be executed.
But...
Yes?
We have to save them.
Yes. Yes, we do. I'm pleased you feel as such.
We have to go tell the ship's computer.
No. You must tell no one on this ship what I have just told you. This ship is programmed with one function: to keep you safe.
Yeah, I noticed that.
To help these creatures, you will need to put yourself at risk. in a way she could never understand.
No, you're right. She would never understand. So what can we do?
First, we have to get to the Talon Nebula. Take this star chart to the navigation room. I have an earpiece for you to wear, so we can stay in contact. Use that vent to avoid detection. Return immediately after you're successful. But quickly, young cub, we don't have much time.
The young master has come to play with the Space Weaver. Where shall we go today, wise commander?
Oh man, a real mission for once. This is so fun.
This is serious, Shay. Stay focused.
You can hear everything I say?
Yes. Please don't say anything embarrassing.
Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. If I give the Space Weaver a star chart, he'll weave the destination pattern into this Navscarf. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. If I give the Space Weaver a star chart, some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. If I give the Space Weaver a star chart, some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. If I give the Space Weaver, some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. This is the star chart for Talon Nebula. Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond to the Navscarf pattern. Hey, Space Weaver, let's go somewhere exciting for a change.
I have been programmed to take the young master wherever he desires, as long as it is safe and free of conflict.
Ah.
Bring me a star chart, and the fabric of time and space shall be knit to serve your passage.
Hey, Space Weaver, can you take me here?
Converting star chart. Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calipers in position. Weave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at rotational velocity. Deploying Navscarf in 5, 4, 3.
Where are we?
2.
Where are we?
1. you make it in one
It does
piece?
look like a talon.
Great.
We should be in the Talon Nebula now.
Great work, young cub. We're approaching the location of the distress signal now. This is worse than I thought. The good news is their captors have left them unguarded for the time being.
What can I do?
Here, take these controls. You need to lower the shields so the boom arms can be expended. Go on, lower the shields. Good. Now wait until the boom arm is correctly positioned above the subject, then press this to engage the grappling sequence.
Dang.
That's okay, try again.
I got it!
Great work, Shay. Now the boom arms will haul it in and place it in the auxiliary cargo hold.
I should go see if it's okay. No.
They must remain in complete quarantine for their own protection. And ours.
You mean our diseases might kill them?
You are wise for such a young cub. Now we must save more, quickly, before their captors return. Use the movement controls to position the ship. Position the ship so the cargo booms can grab one of the creatures. Careful. Wait for it. See the creature in your mind?
Got another one!
Great. Now just place it in the cargo hold and... Oh no.
What is it?
Hostile forces have been detected nearby. They're coming in our direction. We need to retreat.
Not yet. There's still one more to save.
No time. We have to pull out immediately or we'll be destroyed.
No! You didn't tell me I'd have to pick who lived and died.
You want to be a grown-up? Get used to making tough decisions. No time to mourn. There's another distress signal. This one's from Danger System 5. Are you up to it? Shay, are you the master of your feelings or are they the master of you?
Give me the star chart. Hey, Space Weaver, can you take me here?
Not a problem. Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive.
Where are we?
Using calipers in position. Leave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at
Make it so.
velocity. Another safe voyage brought to you by...
I hear there are only 4 systems more dangerous. I hear there are only 4 systems more dangerous. Okay, we should be in Danger System 5.
Are we ever? Take a look at this. Careful. Excellent. Securing subject and cargo hold. Wait for it. Great work! Don't wait forever, though. Good. But hurry, we're running out of time. Go on, move the ship. Just push the button. Okay, that's enough.
What do you mean that's enough?
I mean, enemy ships are approaching.
I don't see anything. I need to save this last one.
You're going to endanger the whole mission to save one creature?
Just give me a second.
This is a waste of time. There is no need for this.
Rats. Dang.
We've saved...
Dang.
Enemy ships are getting closer every...
Okay, I got it. But something's wrong.
Cut it loose. We need to retreat before...
Attention, ship is under attack.
What happened?
Probably one of the enemy vessels I warned you about, remember?
We need to get that last creature.
Too late. The ship is retreating under autopilot to a safe location. And we're completely locked out of the controls.
How are we going to perform any more rescues?
We'll have to find another way to hack into the boom arm controls. And another way to bring the shields down at the right time. And who knows if we'll be able to navigate to the right system now that the ship's on high alert.
The ship's computer must be freaking out right now.
Oh, yes. As soon as the alarm sounded, the first thing she probably did was check on you and your...
Shay, are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. Don't worry, sweetie. Something attacked the ship, but Mommy's taking care of it. Nothing to worry about, okay? Ah, so brave.
Whew. Better get back to Merrick to hear his plan. Ship under attack? Everything's fine. Well, you're half right. Any luck with the ship's controls?
No, but we intercepted a new distress signal, this time from Prima Doom.
How are we going to get control of the ship's cargo boom arms?
We'll need to attempt a manual override. The manual boom arm controls are located here. You can get to them through the ship's airlock here. I've hacked the airlock door so you can now open it without alerting the Overmother.
How are we going to take down the shields?
I have a plan. The shields require so much power, they have a dedicated source. This fusion orb. Take this Omicron inhibitor and place it over the fusion orb. And when the time is right, we'll turn it on and turn off the fusion orb.
Along with the ship's shields. Got it. The distress call was from Prima Doom? How do we get there?
Same as always. Take this star chart to the Space Weaver and hope for the best.
So, how long have you been living in here?
I am a recent stowaway. I came because I sensed you were ready.
Are you really a wolf?
No, I wear this disguise to blend in with your other stuffed animal friends.
Weird. So, that's a wolf suit? What are you underneath?
I am what I do. A rescuer of creatures in need. Just like you.
Why do I have to be the one to choose who to rescue?
A boy your age just has good instincts for the job.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, our window of opportunity won't last forever.
This is the star chart for Prima Doom. This is Merrick's defibrillator.
Inhibitor?
Right. And I need to put it on the confusion ball.
Fusion orb... Wait, are you doing this on purpose?
Come on, Grab and Gary. Be more fun. You can do it. Can't you do anything except grab stuff? Hey, why won't this open?
Oh, honey, you can't come in here. I'm working on a surprise for you.
What is it?
Nice try.
Can't believe she'd leave something this dangerous lying around.
What's that?
Nothing. Don't you have anything else to do?
Just making sure you're safe.
Not going back in there if I can help it.
Son, I'm not sure it's safe enough for you to leave your room.
Tired of being a prisoner in my room. I'm sick of being a prisoner on this ship.
I know, son. I know it's hard. You've given up so much. Listen, I'd like to tell you a story. A story of another person your age. A young girl. She wanted to live a normal life, but she was chosen. She was honored with a special duty. Some people would call it a sacrifice, but what she didn't realize at the time was that it was a great honor.
Please. I've heard the story of the Sacrifice Girl a million times. I know the ending. The Sacrifice Girl is you, right?
What I'm trying to tell you is that I made a hard choice, but I regret nothing because...
Great story, computer. I'm sorry they programmed you with someone's sad memories, but I have to go.
You know the truth deep down, son. And I know you'll appreciate my words someday.
Uh-huh. Brother.
Yes, my love?
Is there anybody else on this ship?
It's just you, me, and your father, of course. Oh, are you feeling lonely? I could meet you some new friends.
Computer, were you aware that the universe was at war? And that helpless creatures are being terrorized by ruthless tyrants?
Ooh, that sounds like a fun new game. I'll talk to the Yarn Pals and get that set up for the next round of missions. Would you like that?
Never mind. Computer, what's the point of all this?
Son, you know how important Operation Dandelion is. Our home, Loruna, was dying, so we set sail in the Bassa Nostra to travel the universe and to find you a new home.
Why haven't we found a new home yet?
Well, the universe is a big place, and it has to be perfect for my baby.
So what does Dad do during the day?
Oh, your father has a lot of work to do outside, you know? Fixing the hull, scraping off space parasites, keeping a lookout for new planets to live on.
So, you've never seen a strange wolf around?
Son, I can't keep track of all your yarn pals. Oh, are you saying you'd like a little wolf friend? Well, I've never knit a wolf before, but it should be no problem.
Well, I gotta get back to taking over the ship.
Oh, sweetie, you're so funny.
Don't you have anything else to do?
Just making sure you're safe.
Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus?
Hey, my head.
What's wrong?
My head is smaller.
Yeah, you just used a teleporter.
Why did my head shrink?
Quantum physics. Duh. Don't worry, it'll all go back to normal when you take the trip back through me. Big baby.
Teleporter, activate.
This way to the fusion orb containment facility.
Teleporter, activate.
Yes, sir. To the Hall of Heroes?
You mean the junk room? Yeah.
Hang on!
Okay, now my head is just getting ridiculous.
Oh boy, you went through 2 teleporters without a return trip, didn't you? You're playing with fire, kid.
I wonder what's in those creepy jars. My old teeth? Hair? I made a hexipal out of a paper plate. Probably thought they were alive then. Hey, the helmet comes off. Ah, my first hazard suit. Kept out Omicron radiation, and kept in diaper leaks. That should be for acting. Acting like I cared about the stupid missions on this ship. The helpless creatures we rescued are being quarantined in there. Wish I could let them out. But it's for their own safety, I guess. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? There ain't no time. Remember to come back through the way you came to avoid dangerous cranial alterations.
Teleporter, activate.
This way to the fusion orb containment facility. Here we go! Bye.
Caution. Entering an area of strong Omicron radiation levels. Full radiation shielding necessary to proceed.
Lay it on me.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hey, where's my helmet? That's just great. I should really use this on food, not myself.
As you command, sir. But I'm up for anything.
It's sealed shut. I think she had it bronzed. I couldn't even wear it as a glove if I wanted to. My head is almost small enough to fit in this helmet now. My head is almost small enough to fit in this helmet now. My head is almost small enough to fit in this helmet now. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? Oh, this is the best part of my day. There you are.
My head is smaller, but still not small enough to fit into this helmet. Teleporter, activate.
Yes, sir. To the Hall of Heroes.
You mean the junk room? Yeah.
There ain't no time. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Please. Can't touch them. Bulletproof archive glass. Can't touch them. Bulletproof archive glass. Can't touch them. Bulletproof archive glass. My head is almost small enough to fit in this helmet now. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? There ain't no time. Thanks for traveling with us.
My head is smaller, but still not small enough to fit into this helmet. Teleporter, activate.
This way to the fusion orb containment facility.
Teleporter, activate.
Yes, sir. To the Hall of Heroes.
You mean the junk room? Yeah.
Hang on! Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Please. Merrick. I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, our window of opportunity won't last forever.
Hey, what are you trying to do?
Teleport?
You already went through me, but you didn't teleport back through me.
So?
So your head is still messed up. You can't go through again or it will get worse. You have to teleport back through me the other way so your head goes back to normal size.
So many rules on this ship.
Your head is more important than you realize, Shay.
Warning. Objects placed into this trash chute will be jettisoned from the ship. And the next time it happens to one of your toys, Shay, your father is not going to retrieve it for you. You crawl into something once when you're 2 years old and you lock it forever. Can't pry it open. This tiny suit wouldn't be much use there. Or anywhere. Nah, Gary doesn't like to grab trash. I don't think I can inflate this helmet to make it any bigger. I don't think that needs any air. Open up. But this time, take it easy.
Oh no, don't even think it.
What?
You are banned from this rail for life, young man. Life. Your passengers are still in grief counseling. Please leave before they see you.
I don't want to throw that away. Also, I can't. The trash chute can only be opened by that little sweeper guy. Fake controls. What a surprise. Hey, missions are canceled. You can drop the act.
It's not an act! I think I pulled a muscle in that last attack you gave me! My back is killing me!
Hey, I didn't attack you. You guys attacked me.
Is that what you came down here for? To point fingers?
Hey, maybe I can fix your back.
Really?
Yeah, I think I see what's wrong. Hold still.
Yes! That feels amazing!
You're welcome. Well, I gotta go. I wonder if I could knit with this.
Actually, it's a crochet hook, so you could probably crochet with it.
Wow, you know a lot about yarn crafts.
Wolf costumes don't make themselves.
It's a whipped cream gun. And it's mine. Hey, guys.
I suppose you want to run the Avalanche Mission Protocol. Hey, we're supposed to be on break.
Nope, I just wanted to see what you guys were up to.
Not much. You know, just chilling. He's been waiting for you to ask that for a long time.
Warning. Contains artificial sweeteners suspended in a powerful propellant. Do not discharge into eyes. I'm saving my cream for a matter of life and death. I wonder if I could knit with this. I don't want to throw that away. Also, I can't. The trash chute can only be opened by that little sweeper guy. Ah, my first hazard suit. Kept out Omicron radiation and kept in diaper leaks. I don't see how that would make this helmet bigger, or my head smaller for that matter. I don't know how I would crochet that. I don't know how I would crochet that. I don't think that needs any air. Teleporter, activate.
To the starboard passageway, sir. this is the best part of my day. Bye.
You crawl into something once when you're 2 years old and they lock it forever. I don't want to throw that away. Also, I can't. I don't want to throw that away. Nah, Gary doesn't like to grab trash. Can't pry it open. This tiny suit wouldn't be much use then. I don't want to throw that away. Can't pry it open. I don't want to throw that away. Also, I can't. The trash chute can only be opened by that little sweeper guy. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? No malfunction, no malfunction, no malfunction. See you. Sorry, I can't let you through until you make a return trip with me first to restore your head.
My head is almost small enough to fit in this helmet now. Teleporter, activate.
This way to the fusion orb containment facility.
I think that's all my head can take.
You need to make a return trip through me right away, Shay.
In a minute. A little snug, but I think it will work. Not sure how long I can stand the spoiled milk.
Caution, entering an area of strong Omicron radiation levels. Full radiation shielding necessary to proceed.
Easy does it. There. Fusion orb inhibited.
Not quite. We won't activate the Omicron inhibitor until we're ready to take the shields down.
And when will we be ready?
Just as soon as you get control of those boom arms and navigate this ship to Prima Doom.
Check. Man, how tiny was I when I used to wear this radiation helmet? Hey, my head is the perfect size for this helmet now. Hey, my head is the perfect size for this helmet now. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? Here we go!
Ow, 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 ow! Oh!
Head normalization expedited. You're welcome.
I hate quantum physics.
Oh no, it turns out that whole head tricking thing was just faulty wiring. One more trick and that head would have popped right off. So again, you're welcome.
Teleporter, activate.
To the starboard passageway, sir. Oh, this is the best part of my day.
Teleporter, activate.
Yes, sir. To to the Hall of Heroes?
You mean the junk room? Yeah. Teleporter.
No malfunction, no malfunction, no malfunction.
Judging by the wolf hair, this must be where Merrick sleeps. Merrick. How are we going to get control of the ship's cargo boom arms?
We'll need to attempt a manual override. The manual boom arm controls are located here. You can get to them through the ship's airlock here. I've hacked the airlock door so you can now open it without alerting the Overmother.
I've installed the fusion orb inhibitor.
Great. Now when we push this button, the ship's shields will come down. But we won't do that until after we get control of those boom arms and navigate to Prima Doom.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, our window of opportunity won't last forever.
Hey, why won't this open?
Oh, honey, you can't come in here.
We need to go here right away. Prima Doom!
Negative. That system is forbidden due to likelihood of hostile activity.
But it's an emergency.
Sometimes safety is the most exciting adventure of all. Might I suggest somewhere safer? Like Puppy Planetoid, Cozy Cluster, or maybe somewhere in the Smile system?
No way. I have to go to Prima Doom right now. Lives depend on it.
I'm sorry, young master, but my programming won't allow it.
Maybe the Smile system would be better.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calipers in position. Weave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at rotational velocity. Deploying nav start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another safe voyage brought to you by...
What are you so happy about? Warning. Airlock ahead. Safety suit and air tether required for extravehicular exploration. But don't worry, I'll put it on you, sweetie pie. Ugh. If it weren't for this stupid air hose, I could really have some fun up here. Except for the part where I can't breathe. It's sealed shut. I think she had it bronzed. I couldn't even wear it as a glove if I wanted. Guess I'll just cut this air hose. What could possibly go wrong? Oh boy. No, air! Suffocating! In space! Totally worth it. Dang it. It's sealed shut. I think she had it bronzed. Stabbing myself is not the right way off this ship.
Still might be worth a try. You never know.
I wonder if I could knit with this.
Actually, it's a protein.
This tiny suit wouldn't be much use there. Or anywhere. I don't want to use up all the air now. I might need it later. Let's see if this fits. Come on. That's the stuff. Here we go! Oh no. Gotta get further out. Come on, legs. I wish I had some sort of propulsion. I'm free! In space! Okay. Now what? Those must be the ship's cargo boom arms. Man, those things are huge. I don't think I can control them that way. I need to use the manual controls. Maybe if I could get this hatch open. No good. Stupid fat hands. Actually, I'll need something even thinner than that if I'm going to pry that thing. Maybe if I could get... Let me try to... Oh, hey! Uh-oh! No, not the face! Or the neck! Or the body!
I'm free! Free to cleave the infinite void of space itself!
Phew! That's a relief for a lot of reasons. Rats. Can't reach. I think Gary wants to grab that. Okay, Grabbin' Gary. It's hero time. Don't be scared. Well, go ahead. Grab the controls. Oh, yeah, I have the button. Engage. Good boy. Oh, hey. That's enough, Gary. We don't want to attract attention just yet. You sit tight here, and I'll push the button again when it's go time, okay?
Goodbye, Gary. You were the best present ever.
Can't pry it open. I don't want to throw that away. Also, I can't. The trash chute can only be opened by that little sweeper guy. Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Now can we run the attack mission protocol?
Sure, buddy. I owe you one.
Hey, wake up.
There? What?
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Looks like someone can't wait for their...
No, I just... Can't I ride the train again?
Band for life.
I wonder if I could use this crochet hook on the Space Weaver's nav scarf to make it match the pattern on this star chart. That's a lot of buzzwords, but it just might work. When the candy and treats are all you can eat 24/7, they just aren't that appetizing anymore.
Oh, this kid's got some real tough problems.
Might as well dig in.
Actually, that stuff is fake. Yeah, don't eat it. It's made of reconstituted yarn waste.
Hey, guys.
I suppose you want to run the Avalanche mission.
Yes. Sorry, I just want to practice my avalanche rescue skills.
Oh, because that situation comes up a lot in space. Come on, Nezra. I could use the hours. All right. Position 1, everybody. You're not going to believe it?
Don't worry. I'll figure out how to get you out of there soon.
We know you will. We believe in you, Shay.
Good eater.
Yay! Man, this guy really likes ice cream.
Merrick. The Space Weaver won't make a nav scarf for Prima Doom.
How are your knitting skills?
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes. Our window of opportunity won't last forever.
I don't know how I would crochet that. I should show this to the Space Weaver. I wonder if I could use this crochet hook on the Space Weaver's nav scarf to make it match the pattern on this star chart. That's a lot of buzzwords, but it just might work.
Wait, young cub. It is not time to deploy the rescue system yet.
Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? Oh, this is the best part of my day.
Teleporter, activate.
To the starboard. Not responsible for lost items, motion sickness, or mutations.
Need some help knitting? I have a crochet hook.
Keep that thing away from me. One error in this weave, and we could be heading who knows where.
I'll bet I could use this crochet hook to make alterations in the nav scarf. Next time the Space Weaver is doing his countdown, I should try it.
shall we go today, Wise Commander?
All right. Let's try Puppy Planetoid.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calipers in
Big
position.
improvement.
Weave
Slight
thrusters at
alteration
viscosity.
here. Let me just make one small change here. Just a quick fix. I'm sure what he meant here was this. There's already a stitch there. I can't take it out.
4, 3, 2.
This is the star chart for...
Oh my. I seem to have made an error in my knitting. Not sure how that happened, sir. Shall I try again?
This is the star chart for Prima Doom.
Where shall we go today, Wise Commander?
All right.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive.
Looks like the Space Weaver has encoded the star chart into a graph of knits and
Weave
pearls.
thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at
Slight
rotational
alteration
velocity.
here. I think it would look better this way.
Navscarf in 5,
Slight alteration here.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. I seem to have made an error in my knitting. Not sure how that happened, sir. Shall I try again?
Some stars on this star chart do seem to... This is the star chart for Prima Doom. What are you so happy about?
Where shall we go today, Wiser?
All right.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive.
Looks like the Space Weaver has encoded the star chart into a graph. I'm sure what he meant here was this.
Viscosity. Spindle at
Big
rotational
improvement.
velocity. Deploying Navscarf.
I'm sure what he
in
meant
5,
here was this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. I seem to have made an error in my knitting. Not sure how that happened, sir. Shall I try again?
Some stars on this star chart do seem to correspond. This is the star chart for Prima Doom. Need some help knitting? I have a crochet hook.
Keep that thing away from me. Where shall we go today, Wise Commander?
All right. Let's try Puppy Planetoid.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calibers in position.
Big
Weave thrusters at
Slight
viscosity.
alteration here. Big improvement. Let me just make one small change here.
Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4,
There's already a stitch there. I can't take it out.
2, 1. Oh my. I seem to have made an error in my knitting. Not sure how that happened, sir. Shall I try again? Where shall we go today, wise commander?
This is the star chart for Prima Doom.
Where shall we go today, wise commander?
All right. Let's try Puppy Planetoid.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake
Looks like the
calibers
Space Weaver
in
has
position.
encoded the star chart into a
Weave
graph of knits,
thrusters
and I
at
think it would look better
viscosity.
this way. I don't think anyone would mind this.
Gravitational velocity. Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Just a quick fix.
1. Oh my. I seem to have made an error in my knitting. Not sure how that happened, sir. Shall I try again?
Some stars on this is the star chart for Prima Doom.
Where shall we go today, wise commander?
Merrick. The Space Weaver won't make a nav scarf for Prima Doom.
How are your knitting skills?
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, our window of opportunity won't last forever.
The helpless creatures we rescued are being quarantined in there. Wish I could let them out. But it's for their own safety, I guess. Teleporter, activate.
May I teleport you to the Nexus? Ah, this is the best part of my day.
Teleporter, activate.
This way to the fusion orb containment facility.
Teleporter, activate.
To the starboard passageway, sir. Hang on!
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calipers in position. Weave thrusters at viscosity. Spindle at rotational velocity. Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another safe voyage brought to you by the Navigation Department.
If I give the Space Weaver a star chart, he'll weave...
Where shall we go today, Wise Commander?
Fine. Cozy Cluster it is.
Preparing decryption mechanism. Initializing warp and wolf drive. Intake calipers in position.
I'm sure what he meant here was
Weave
this.
thrusters
The
at
quick
viscosity.
fix.
Spindle at rotational velocity. Deploying nav scarf in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, no. This is not the destination I indicated. I'm so sorry, young master. I will correct this right. What's that? I seem to be out of yarn. Humiliation! 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 Humiliation!
Wow. He took that really hard. Don't worry, Space Weaver. As soon as I rescue those helpless creatures, we'll get out of Prima Doom.
Quickly, young cub, over here. We're all set for the rescue mission, but enemy forces seem to be aware of us already.
I'm ready. Let's do this quickly.
Affirmative. The controls are yours. You may now use the Fusion Orb Inhibitor button to inhibit the Fusion Orb and shut down the ship's shields. Well done. Now the next one. Careful.
Rats.
Okay, that's all we can do. We're pulling out.
No! I need to save this last one.
Don't make the same mistake you did last time, boy.
You said you trusted my instincts, right?
I don't understand. What is it about this creature?
I don't know, but it's important.
We've saved more than enough. It's not worth the risk, boy. There is no need for this. It's just one creature.
Got her! Huh? What's that?
I have no idea. Evasive maneuvers!
Attention, ship is under attack.
I can't see her anymore.
Forget about the creature. We need to move you to a safe location. Come with me.
Merrick!
Run, Shay! Get somewhere safe!
Attention, critical breach in outer hull.
I can fix this.
No!
There you are. Something's happened to the ship, but don't worry. Your father's gone out to fix it. Shay, where are you going? It's not safe. Shay!
Target acquired. Death from above! Ah, rats! I thought I had that one.
Were you trying to stab me? Why?
Don't take it personally, kid. It's just what I do. For instance, just a minute ago, I took down this whole ship after ripping the very fabric of space itself. So you got off easy.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any stranger.
I knew you'd be back. Something tells me you're a girl who knows the value of a good knife.
Can I just confirm that you are a talking knife? Because I'm trying to figure out if I'm losing my mind or just mildly hallucinating.
Oh, I'm the real deal, kid. A technological marvel. And sharp, too.
What are you doing inside the monster Mog Chothra?
Monster? Kid, you are inside the spaceship Massa Nostra. Or, just outside of it, actually.
We're outside of a spaceship? Then how can I breathe?
Don't ask me. I'm solid state. I gotta admit, though, this ship and everything around it has been acting a little nutty since I cut it. But that's to be expected.
Who's the captain of this ship?
Well, the other kid who just tumbled through that bright spot in space, that's the one we called Commander. But the real brains of the operation, we just call Mom.
Where can I find Mom?
Beats me. Haven't heard from her in a while. But hey, I didn't stab her. You can't pin that on me.
You're coming with me. And for the record, I took down this ship.
Whatever. Ride's a ride.
I can still see the sky through that hole in space. Weird.
Attention, current altitude below recommended level. Outer hull breach detected.
Looks like this thing took some... Nothing seems to be going in or out of these. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these.
Attempting emergency takeoff. Warning, ship off axis. Gyro stabilizers offline. Anti-gravity field unavailable during hull breach. Initializing
I bet that hatch is my way out of here.
Function unavailable.
Hey, Pointy. Think you could open that hatch?
My name is Dutch.
Okay, Dutch. Do you...
No.
Reinitializing Starfield repair.
It's the trigger to Alex's death ray.
Function
When you find a pair of shoes that fit, hang on to them. That's what I say. The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex's death ray. And only when we're in range and I have a clear shot.
Starfield matrix obstructed by foreign body.
These pipes are just as busted as the others. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these. They're already cut. What is that? A goldfish bowl? Oh. I guess space helmet makes more sense.
Matrix cleared. Completing Starfield repair. Starfield integrity restored. Initializing repressurization. Function unavailable. Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Open up! Dang, not opening.
Unable to engage anti-gravity field.
Hey, Pointy, think you could open that hatch?
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Weird smell coming out of this one. I can't make any new connections with this helmet. They're already cut. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. I could get a longer hose by cutting it up here, but then I don't think I'd survive the fall.
Come on,
I think I can climb it with my hands, not my feet. I don't need cloud shoes here. I don't need to wear a helmet. There's plenty of air. Hey, Pointy, you actually any good at cutting stuff?
The name's Dutch, and the answer's yes. Yes, yes, yes! Finally. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I might be able to make a connection with this little hose, but which one?
Air transport system incomplete.
Let's hook this
Unable to
pipe.
repressurize.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. This pipe goes.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. This one could be important. Or not. Okay.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose.
Air transport system
There's a weak
incomplete.
point on that
Unable
hose,
to
but I can't
repressurize.
reach it from here. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. They're already cut. I can't make any new connections with this helmet. I can't make any new connections with... Okay, this one's got to be the air supply. Or is it sewage? What's this one do? I hope that gas coming out isn't flammable. Okay, this one's got to be the air supply. Or is it sewage? No idea what this one is for. I hope that gas coming out isn't flammable. Okay, this one's got to be the air supply. Or is it sewage? Weird smell coming out of this one. No idea what this one is for. Should be able to make some sort of useful connection with this. I might be able to make a connection with this little hose. I could get a longer hose by cutting it up here, but then I don't think I'd survive the fall.
Come on, I bet 50% of us would survive.
There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. I'll bet that hatch is my way out of here. Hey, Pointy, think you could open that hatch?
My name is Dutch.
Okay, Dutch. Do you?
No.
I don't need to clean under my fingernails right now.
Yeah. Good.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
That goes there. Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. Should be able to make some sort of useful connection with this. Okay. Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. I don't think that's the right spot to make a connection. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Shay, you need to snap out of it.
What?
Our ship has crashed. Your mother's still inside. We need to get her out.
Splarg!
Just help me out of this sand, will you?
The helpless creatures.
Who are you talking about? Never mind. I'll get myself out.
What are you?
You need to calm down, son. There's been an accident, and your mother is still trapped.
My mother? But you're not... She's really...
Yes, she's really in there. And no, I'm not going to leave her behind. We're going to get your mom out of there.
My... mom?
I know we haven't seen you much in person lately. It's just that I've been busy outside the ship, or, well, what I thought was a ship, in what I thought was space.
We weren't actually in space?
The point is your mom is still inside the thing and she's not responding to my calls. Help me find a way to get back on board, will you?
Sure. Dad? Real seagulls, not made of yarn. I mean, I guess I always knew my parents were people. It's just been a while since I thought of them that way. So, if we weren't actually in space, where were we? Greetings. I am Shay of Loruna. Curious. If I wasn't traveling through space, then why are you speaking in an alien tongue? Judging by your outfit, I assume you're the leader of this place? I'd love to talk more, but I need to go help my parents right now. So, if this isn't an alien planet... What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, you are more likely to force the object further down his throat if you attempt that. I recommend a sudden constricting pressure to the abdomen instead. Trust me, choking prevention is my business.
He seems a little too distracted right now. He doesn't want to see my baby clothes. Hi, I'm Shay.
I'm Carl. No, wait. You know what? Carol. My name is Carol.
Nice to meet you, Carol. What are you doing?
Taking a break from the husband, the kids, and that darn cloud we live on. Trying to enjoy a little fishing here, but having some setbacks.
Fish aren't biting?
No, some nitwit stole every hook in town. Trying to twist this wire into a hook, but it's not working out.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
You lived on a cloud?
Yeah, but it's not as nice as it sounds. Trapped up in that fluffy, soft world, never able to leave or do anything real.
I can relate, actually. Did you see that big thing crash down out there on the beach?
Mog Chothra? Yeah, good riddance. Don't have to worry about that pain in the neck showing up and eating our girls anymore, I guess.
Did you say Mog Chothra ate girls? Are you sure he wasn't rescuing them?
Rescuing? Huh? From what? Their loving families?
Well, good luck and good fishing, Carol.
Worst day fishing beats the best day in a cloud cult.
Need a hook?
Sure do. Oh, look, kid. That's a nice hook, but I'm not fishing for minnows, you know.
What? This is a great hook. I'll prove it to you.
Sure, kid.
Oh, what's that smell? Wow. This stinky, gross mess would never be allowed on the Bassa Nostra. I love it. It's the crochet hook I used to hack my ship's navigation system. Seemed like such a good idea at the time. Wow. Looks like something really hot happened here. What the... That outfit. Operation Dandelion. Are you... me? From the future?
Are you me from the past?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This is amazing. I'm not sure the world is ready for two of us.
Yeah, our parents would probably agree. One Shay is enough.
Yeah. Wait, who's Shay?
We're Shay.
My name is Alex. I don't remember ever being called Shay.
You didn't grow up on the Bassa Nostra?
No, I grew up on the Malaruna.
Oh, then we're not...
Yeah, I guess not.
That's a relief.
Yeah. Wait, why is that a relief?
Nothing. I just mean the... Nothing. So, why are you dressed like me?
Were you also in Operation Dandelion?
Yeah, in what I thought was a spaceship. But then, it crashed, and it wasn't in space. And there was this angry girl there, and my ship looked like a monster on the outside.
You know, I remember the Malaruna looked a little funny after the crash, but I just thought it was deflated airbags and fire damage. Well, if I wasn't actually from space, that will make my trip back to Laruna a lot easier. If I can get this ship fixed.
You're going back to Laruna? That's where I'm from. But they said it was dying.
Yeah, well, if they lied to us about the space thing, who knows what else they're lying about.
My ship crashed down on the beach. Didn't you see it?
Oh, that was your ship.
Yeah? Why?
Well, I might have actually shot it down.
What? Why?
Well, this girl, Bella, wanted to kill the monster, Mog Chothra. And I kind of owed her one.
Mog Chothra. How are you going to get this ship back to Laruna?
Well, if I can get my space conductor up and working again, He'll take me back to a previous destination, as long as I compose the right tune into his nav song.
Nav song? You mean your nav scarf?
Nav scarf? Was your mom really into knitting or something? Mine was all about music. Everything we did on my ship was about music. Just between you and me, I'm a little sick of the music thing.
Have you seen Loruna? What's it like?
No idea. I was born on this ship, and my parents never showed me any pictures. But supposedly, it's dying.
So, why do you want to get back there?
Dying or not, home sounds pretty good after 300 years stuck on a sandcastle.
Where are your parents?
They lived for about 20 years after the crash, and then passed away 3 months apart from each other. That's one of the reasons I went into chrysolation. But hey, maybe if I get back to Loruna, who knows? I might have some other family there.
Why did they put us on spaceships that weren't spaceships?
Well, we were supposed to be looking for a new place to live. But maybe we were actually looking for something else, and we just didn't know it.
Did you have a strange wolf on your ship who told you to hack the controls?
Weird. I did get hacking ideas like that, but I'm too embarrassed to say where they came from.
Come on. Tell me where you got the idea to hack the ship.
I started hallucinating that my cello was talking to me. It would walk around and talk and tell me to keep secrets from my mom.
Did your cello have a name?
Well, he called himself Merrick. But you know I just made that up.
No. I had a Merrick too. He wanted us to rescue. Or capture. Girls.
Those helpless creatures were... Oh, man. I'm kind of glad I never managed to rescue any now.
Do you need any help getting your ship running?
Do I ever? Looters have taken some critical parts.
Well, maybe we have some extra parts on my ship. It's just downstairs on the beach.
Shay, our ship, it came to life and flew away. Probably to Loruna on autopilot. Oh, no. Is that me from the past?
No, Dad. This is Alex. He was in Operation Dandelion years ago.
Ray Volta. Pleasure to meet you.
His ship crashed here too, and now he wants to go back to Loruna.
Well, I'll be. We're inside a Diamond Age Dandelion cruiser. Never seen one in person before.
If we can get my ship running, you're welcome to come back with me and look for your ship in Loruna.
Son, I think you've just found a way to catch up to your mother. I can whip up a batch of my special hull patching compound. Would that help?
Sure would. I'll bet the undercarriage on this baby is shot.
Leave it to me. I saw a tub with some good starter enzymes down on the beach.
Yeah, so that's my dad.
Cool.
So what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. Who do you think has been looting your ship?
Actually, I suspect the guards outside. Something about their outfits.
There aren't any guards out there.
Walked off the job, eh? Man, 300 years ago, people were a lot more professional, I'll tell you what.
What was it about your guards' outfits that made you suspicious? Did they look like they were hiding loot underneath?
No, it was the way they were made from the same material as my radiation shielding blast curtains.
Oh. What's a superconductive gyro what's-it-cam?
A superconductive gyroscopic hypercam. A small but critical part of the ship's controls. Here, I'll draw you a detailed schematic.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one lying around. So, what kind of help do you need with the wiring?
I need an electrical genius who can get into small spaces, knows how to solder, and who can memorize circuit boards at a glance.
Okay, yeah, that's not me. I'll find somebody. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Hey, you got this old-timey laser coil and amplifying quartz all hooked up wrong. Want me to...
No, don't touch them. They've come close to overheating several times, and they're extremely unstable. I'll get around to fixing that soon. Just leave it to me.
All right. So strange. But I feel like I've seen this pyramid before. And I don't just mean a minute ago, when I was walking in. Oh, ship! It's really gone. Hey. It's one of my Hexapal buddies. Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy. Dad?
Son?
At least now we have a plan. Right, Dad?
Well, half of one at least. If our ship's headed to Loruna on autopilot, and if we can fix Alex's ship and hitch a ride there with him, then all we have to figure out is...
what to do when we get there.
Right.
What's cooking?
Found some fermented biomatter here. Perfect enzymatic base for my patented hole patch formula. Only problem is I can't add the bonding agent until I know I have the pH balanced perfectly, or the whole batch will be ruined.
How's the hole patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to lower the acidity and raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
Can't you just do a taste test or something?
My taste buds aren't that sensitive. Also, I put poison in there.
What?
Well, it's usually to keep space parasites from chewing on the patch. Force of habit, I guess.
How'd you get the calcium carbonate?
By grinding up every seashell on the beach. But I fear it's still not enough.
Where can I get more calcium carbonate?
That's a great question. If I could find just one more shell, that would help.
Good luck, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could bend this spoon into a fishhook.
I hope you're kidding, sir.
Greetings, Your Excellency. Or clown. Do you know how to repair hexapals? That sounds like a no. Real seagulls, not made of yarn.
Filthy, lousy, sadistic... Oops.
I heard you talking. You don't need to hide it from me.
Talking to humans hasn't really worked out well for me.
Don't worry. I've seen much weirder stuff than talking trees where I'm from.
Oh, so I'm a weird thing, huh? A freak? Does that make you want to cut me down, huh? Turn me into a stool, I suppose?
No, that's not what I was saying at all. I understand why you're mad. Stuck in one place all your life, wanting to see the world.
No, that's not what's making me upset. It's all the murderous humans who want to cut us down. Being stuck in one spot is kind of like the whole tree thing, man. Who wouldn't like that?
Do all trees talk in this land?
Maybe take the time to talk to them before you cut them down, and you'll find out.
I've never cut down a tree in my life.
Really? How'd you get your wood?
We didn't use wood. My mom just knit everything we needed.
Well, that's just the sweetest thing I've ever... Wait. What were her knitting needles made of?
Plastic.
Okay.
I think. Do you know anything about fixing spaceships?
No, that's a subject that never resonated with me.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, tree jokes are the best.
Have you seen a mad-looking girl in a tattered dress?
Oh, please don't mention that demented little urchin to me. It makes me sick to think of how she made me sick.
Why did she make you sick?
She coveted my sap. I saw her collect it in a bucket. Oh, curse my precious fluids and all their magical hardening properties.
Well, I gotta make like a tree and split.
It's supposed to be a banana, but don't worry about it. Tree jokes are hard.
I've detected an unusual rock formation on the surface.
That's not rock. It's the hardened shell of my sick, summoned from my gut by a banshee in a shredded gown.
You don't say. Never seen one of those before. It's really only good for protecting babies from radiation, which is important. Don't see anything there I want to eat. No. Too many limbs. Any idea how to make a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
No, but I'm impressed your first step is asking that question and not cut down a tree.
Excuse me, but my little friend has kind of died, and I was wondering if you could help?
Sorry, I'm just a tree. I can't bring back the dead. I can only create life out of nothing but sun and water and dirt and air.
I feel like I shouldn't do that. Any talking trees over here? No? Good.
I can hear you.
Sorry, woodshop is closed. No more stools. Come back late. Whoa. Never seen an outfit like that before. Where'd you get it?
Space.
Uh-huh. Hey, I get it. You don't want to reveal your source. Have everybody biting your style next week.
Biting my...
It's cool. I got my own thing, so...
Hi, my name's Shay.
Curtis.
What are you making there?
Art. Forged from metal. I used to work with wood, but, you know, it was getting all trendy, and the tree started talking, and there was no money in it, so I got into metal.
How long have you been into metal?
Oh, I've been into metal for, like, ever, but my kit just arrived today, so I've been, like, hardcore for about 6 hours.
What are you forging?
Well, in fact, you are the lucky one to see my very first collectible die-cast miniature.
Oh. What is it?
Well, the catalog said it was supposed to be a wizard, but it looks more like a kitten reading a book. Dang it. Did I order the wrong mold?
You order your molds from a catalog?
Hey, I'm just starting out, okay? It's like I'm in the cover band phase. I want to do my own material, like, eventually.
Do you have any other molds?
I could only afford this one. The idea was to sell a bunch of wizards to buy more molds, but with this stupid cat, I don't know if I'm ever going to get a new mold.
Think you could make me a radiation suit?
Nah, I don't do soft goods. If you're looking for a good seamstress, though, I'd check out Mariloft. They do amazing stuff with feathers. You know, if you're into that kind of thing.
Where does that big ladder go on your roof?
There's a ladder on my roof?
More like through your roof.
Not sure. But I've got a hunch that Vela had something to do with it.
Is Vela a friend of yours?
Well, she used to come around here a lot. Had a thing for my stools.
Well, have fun with the metal.
Later, Shader.
Is this boarded up for fire safety or something?
Yeah, safety. Never know when an inspector's gonna show up.
Home metallurgy kit. Make money without leaving your home.
That's the new plan, man. I'm cashing in, selling out. Just until I get some money saved, of course. You know, then I'm gonna go right back to doing that whole integrity thing.
Phew, now that was a ladder. Whoa, check out these crazy clouds.
Okay, Feather, you're doing great. You built the new ladder. You got it attached, just like I asked. Now all you have to do is climb up here and rescue me.
Brother Lightbeard, can you not climb down yourself?
I've told you 1,000,000 times, Feather. I've been up here too long. My feet are weak. They're like little teacups. I dare not use them. Now please, Feather, stop wasting time.
I can't, Brother Lightbeard. You know I...
No, don't cry, whatever you do.
I can't.
Ah, brother.
Mind if I try your ladder?
You will help me rescue Brother Lightbeard?
I'll see what I can do.
That's very light of you. Thank you.
See? Nothing to be afraid of. Wait a second. What's happening?
Darn it. He looked so light.
Help?
A little farther, Feather.
It's not me.
Heart of gold, but he never takes anything 100%, you know?
How does that big cloud stay afloat?
Just like all the other clouds. There's nothing special about my cloud.
Any idea where I can find a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
Hey, whoa! What are you implying? I'm naturally buoyant.
I just meant you seem to know a lot about lift.
Please, my lightness comes from within.
Why don't you just climb down?
My legs have atrophied from lack of use.
Wow. How long have you been up there?
Just since this morning. By atrophied, I just mean really, really stiff.
Why don't you just stay up there?
I need to get back to my cloud house before tea time. If the watercress sandwiches stay out too long, the bread gets a tough outer layer. Almost like a new crust, you know? And then Chef has to make new ones. It's just really not fair to him.
I'm trying to get up there, but I can't reach.
Don't you have something you could stand on?
Okay, see you later.
Aren't you gonna figure out how to get me down?
Maybe next time I need a back scratcher. I should really use this on food. Not myself.
As you command, sir. But I'm up for anything.
Hey, what's wrong, big guy?
Brother Lightbeard needs my help, but I have failed him. Also, I don't like being called big.
Hi, I'm Shay. What's your name?
They used to call me Fathur, but after this day, they will only call me Coward, or maybe, if I'm lucky, Coward.
Who's Brother Lightbeard?
Our benevolent leader who was stranded on his high cloud when a strange girl broke his ladder.
Why can't you help Brother Lightbeard?
I'm afraid to climb this ladder.
Climb the ladder. You're light enough.
But I'm not brave enough.
You should help Brother Lightbeard.
I can't.
Climb the ladder. You're strong enough.
But I'm not. Not inside.
Tell me more about this strange girl.
She looked so light, but I sensed a heaviness in her heart. Sure enough, when she got on the ladder, it broke. I think Harmony's teachings really could have helped her.
Any idea why we're able to walk on these clouds?
Because the words of Harmony Lightbeard make us light.
Any idea where I can get a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
Oh, I'm sure we don't have one of those. Harmony hates anything heavy.
Well, see you later. Don't give up.
But I was just trying to take care of my family.
Your family, Walter? Or yourself?
Hi, my name's Shay. I'm from... out of town.
Me too. I'm from Sugar Bunting. My name's Husker. This here is Walter.
Walter.
Sticking with that, are you?
Did you say your name was Walter or Walt-er?
My name was lightened to Walt-er by Harmony Lightbeard.
It's not a cult thing.
It is a cult thing. No, wait. It's not a cult thing. Quit confusing me.
Oh, you mean that weird guy on that fake cloud over there?
There's nothing fake about Harmony Lightbeard or his
It has stitching holding it together and a big bow at the bottom.
Didn't you notice? It's pretty obvious.
Have you guys seen a giant monster flying by here? Some people call him Mog Chothra.
Not since he came to my village to destroy it. My daughter, Bella, fought him off. Can you believe it? She was so brave. She taught us all a lesson that day.
Your town wouldn't happen to be named Danger System 5, would it?
No, I think I mentioned I'm from Sugar Bunting.
What kind of name is Danger System 5?
Sounds like something from a kids' action program.
Ha! Yeah. Something to entertain little kids, maybe.
What's this little hut for?
It's my wife's cloud shoe business. She was working hard to make money, while I just worked on giving it away. She's run off now, and I have no idea where.
I think I might have seen your wife.
Really? Where?
Don't tell him. You know what, Walter? When she's ready to come back, she'll find you, okay?
You're right.
Well, see you guys later.
Take care, Shay.
What happened to this place?
Haven't you ever been to the Maiden's Feast?
I want to say no, but I'm worried the answer is yes.
Do you know this guy?
No one should ever have to go to a Maiden's Feast. And no one ever will again, if I can have anything to do with it.
I'm cool with that.
What exactly is a Maiden's Feast?
Something we've always had to do. So we were told, and we believed it. We thought it a great honor. We were so happy for Vela. So proud of her. So foolish.
So, Maiden's Feasts are bad, then?
My daughter taught us that when she fought the monster. You see, it didn't destroy the town. It just ran away. She was right the whole time, all those years. All those girls. For nothing.
I'm not sure if you want to hear this, Morelia, but you're actually cheering me up right now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I just want to find my daughter. To beg her forgiveness and tell her how proud of her I am.
Please, please be my mother.
What were you guys talking about when I walked up?
I was just trying to cheer up this young lady here.
But she's just starting to realize what a loser I am.
You are not.
Then why didn't Mog Chothra pick me?
Well, I'm not sure, honey.
Maybe he was under attack by, enemy forces or something.
Who are you again?
My name is Shay. I'm not from here.
Listen, Twyla. It's time to move on.
And do what? The Maiden's Feast is the only thing I prepared for all my life.
Well, I'm sure you're good at lots of other things. Let me think.
Fixing spaceships?
No, we don't have many of those around here.
Well, at least your costume is cool.
Oh, thanks. Made it myself.
You made that stunning dress by yourself? That's amazing, Twyla.
Meh. Fat lot of good it did me.
Do you think you could make me a costume?
Huh?
Oh, I think that would be a great thing for you to do, Twyla.
Well, maybe if you had a pattern and some material, maybe I could whip something up.
Okay, I'll get a pattern and the material and be right back.
Oh, exciting.
So, can you make me one of those?
Oh, that's adorable. How old is your baby?
Oh, it's for me. I need it a little bigger.
Well, I suppose I could use this for a reference.
There's my can-do gal.
Just get me the material you want for your giant baby onesie and we're good to go.
It's not a... never mind. Be right back with the material. I don't want to depress them with my dead friend. Could you make me a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam costume?
I don't know what that is. But no.
Anybody need a crochet hook?
Never learned how to crochet. Probably just be terrible at it. It doesn't feel terrible. Yeah. Huh?
Oh.
That egg looks like it's having a little trouble hatching. Maybe I should... Uh-oh. Oh! Ow. There's a tree, that away, it appears.
Take us down! We are in our prime! Eat our sweet reward! Wait. I'm not comfortable with that. Yeah, that's a little... Eat our sacred... How about we just skip that line? Okay. We'll return in time. Let our child rise. From his rotten bed. Up from a hidden pit. Long after we are dead. Wait.
Hey, are you those guards who stole Alex's radiation-proof curtains?
Without admitting any wrongdoing, what's it to ya?
Are you guys looking for a tree to talk to? Because I saw one down in the forest that might actually talk back.
Oh, no thanks. We know that weirdo. We're here because this is the tree with the fruit. The fruit, that is, the answer. That was really convincing, Courtney. Thanks. I did the pause just like you said.
If you give me back those robes, I promise Alex won't press charges.
First of all, we didn't steal anything. Secondly, we're naked under here, so no way you're getting our robes. If you want them, you're gonna have to fight us for them.
I'll fight you for those robes, no problem. I need them to help my mom.
Oh, that's so sweet. He wants to help his mother. And he's willing to beat us up with a stick to do it.
No, I'm not going to beat anybody up, but I will easily disarm the both of you. I've completed several fencing missions with my yarn pals, so if you have another stick handy...
We don't have any fencing sticks handy, Mr. Fancy. But if you find one, feel free to come back and try to take our robes from us.
What are you guys doing up here?
We are the former Dead-Eyed Druids. Misled and betrayed by a false prophet, we have come to seek wisdom from the Tree of Answers.
Why do you think this tree has answers?
Okay, honestly, it wasn't our first choice. We really came up here because we heard about this Guru of Lightness that a lot of people were following. But apparently he's out of commission. So we remembered this fruit, and since it was the answer to the riddle of Yorn, maybe it's the answer to everything.
Just because the fruit was the answer to one riddle.
Too many questions. This is a matter of faith. Also, we really need this to work because we've run out of stuff to believe in. Yeah, we're kind of at the end of our ropes.
I'm going to get a stick, and then we're going to fight for those robes.
Why don't you go get some yarn instead? Yeah, we'd love to meet one of your friends.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what the Dead-Eye God said. I thought we were the fruit, worshipping the tree.
Hey, can you guys fix broken robots?
Didn't we mention we're blind?
I'm not sure. Did you?
Probably. We say it a lot. Maybe we're the child. Or the rotten fence. You know what? Lights on.
How's the fruit?
It's a little on the tangy side, to be honest, but you know, the game is always sweetest to the hunter.
What's that thing you're sticking in the fruit?
Oh, this little tapper thing? That's so I can skip all the skin and fiber and just drink the juice right away. Juice, you know? That way all the phytonutrients and stuff get in your bloodstream faster. For when you want to get healthy in a big hurry, man.
Hey, can I borrow that little fruit tapper?
Yeah, actually, I've been thinking the acid or something in the fruit is messing with the coating on this thing and giving it a weird taste. You can have it. I'll just squeeze it out natural.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I don't have a cold or anything.
So, what kind of hunter are you?
I've been trying to get this fruit all day, but I had some issues. And I almost gave up. But I went to the arcade and beat my own high score on 3D Hypercrypt. And I was like, if I can do that, I can do anything! You know?
Of course. Everyone knows video games are good for your self-esteem. What's the big healthy rush?
Well, recently I was all hung up on my own my underlying issues. And I had some time to think. And then this girl hit me. It hit me. I need to turn my life around. Then I got that high score at the arcade, and now here I am, the king of health!
So why are you going to turn your life around?
Well, at first, it was because of this girl, McGee. I imagined her cheering me on through each level in 3D Hypercrypt. But then when I reached the end, I realized McGee doesn't care about 3D Hypercrypt.
She doesn't play video games.
No, she thinks the 3D is a gimmick. She only plays the original. But what I'm saying is that the high score, the juicing, it's okay if it's just for me. I'm not doing this to impress anybody, you know?
That's good. So how are you going to turn your life around?
Well, like, what's the next step from here? Probably go back to the arcade, you know, look for another sign. Lots of other high scores to beat, man.
Drinking all that juice, don't you have to use the bathroom a lot?
I'll let you in on a little secret. When you live in the clouds, you're never very far from a bathroom.
Oh, there are people down below. I was just down below.
Hey, watch the skies, man.
I'll let you get back to your juice.
Bye.
It's that little tapper the hunter guy gave me.
Courtney? The pit. Oh, Courtney, me too. Come on. Fake it till you make it, girlfriend. That's what we've always said.
Looks like someone tied this ladder down. There's a note. Guys, quit moving my ladder, please. You're really cheesing me off. Signed, Gus. Why would they build a fountain for that window? Or is this some kind of warning about anything? Uh-oh.
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake? It's a fundraiser for a good cause.
Hi, I'm Shay.
Want a cupcake, Shay?
What's the special cause?
We're raising money for an awareness campaign about her missing sister. And about the lies of the Maiden's Feast system. Yeah, cupcakes against lies.
I want a cupcake.
Great. Got any money?
How about a trade? I could give you something.
Sorry, but there's only one good thing I learned from Harmony Lightbeard, and it's that I don't need objects. I need money.
What exactly are the lies of the Maiden's Feast system?
They told us that we had to offer maidens as a sacrifice to save our village. And we just went along with it because that's how it's always been done. Yeah, us too. But we were all lied to.
Yes, we were.
See, Rocky? I told you it'd be easy to convince people.
Why is it only maidens who are sacrificed?
Great question. Thank you. We have a lot of questions just like that.
So you're going to get rid of the whole system?
One cupcake at a time. Each one is like a question. We go from town to town, selling cupcakes, asking questions, until it's like a giant snowball of cupcakes and questions, rolling on and getting bigger and bigger, until it's big enough to take down a whole mog itself.
Wow.
Yeah, but, you know, you gotta start small.
Where are your parents?
Well, my dad is in my mom's cloud shoe hut, getting parenting lessons from Rocky's old man. And my mom's trying to cheer up another victim of the Maiden's Feast we met. A girl my sister's age. And I'm not supposed to tell anyone where my mom is, but I know. Let's just say she's catching dinner.
Well, bye. Good luck with the bake sale.
Missing Persons Awareness Campaign and Revolution by way of cupcakes.
That's what I said.
Okay, old man. This time you're going down. How'd you do that?
Say there.
Huh?
You guys know any place around here to get some money?
Ooh, I have lots of money. My dad says it's important to give it away. You want some?
Well, just enough to buy a cupcake.
Here you go.
Thanks. Why do you have so much?
Well, Pops gives it to me to give to Harmony, but I know Harmony likes to stay light, so I keep most of it myself to lighten his burden.
That'll never hold up in court.
Somehow, I think you're going to end up the hero of your family.
I know, 'cause I'm a warrior.
Why are you beating up this little kid?
Not teaching him how to fight.
I'm on lesson 5.
He begged me.
What are you guys doing all the way out here?
We needed to find a place far away from everybody. Some people don't like to see an old man beating up on a little kid.
Or the other way around.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys see that bake sale over there?
Yep. Frosted them cakes myself. Fastest gun in the West. Almost out of the red stuff. Only got enough for one more cake. I better save it. I want to make sure I have enough to make one for Bella when we find her.
You frosted all of those cupcakes by yourself?
I can't help it. I see a blank cupcake, I just have to frost it. I'm against this whole baker thing, but if we're gonna do it, then I'm gonna be the best at it.
Like me, with fighting!
Do you really need that cane? You seem pretty light on your feet.
Well, I do seem to have a lot more get up and go now that Bella's inspired me. Seeing her kick that bog right in its soft bits really put the fight back in my bones. But I still need the cane. It's where to keep her frosted.
Okay, back to your lessons.
On your feet, soldier.
I am!
Oh.
I don't think I can tap that. Need a talking spoon?
In my day, spoons didn't talk.
I bet they did. And you just never listened.
Say there.
Huh?
Okay, back to your lessons.
On your feet, soldier.
I am!
Oh.
Hey, hey.
Uh-oh.
You want to buy a cupcake?
How's the campaign going?
It's building, cup by cup.
Hey, can I buy one of those cupcakes? I got money.
Great! I will take that money. Here's your cupcake. The red frosting is special. it was her favorite kind. Well, actually, it's my favorite kind. But I never let her have any before. And now she's gone, so now I wish I could. Hey, Rocky, it's okay. We're going to find her. You know, she's probably out beating up some poor Mog right now.
That is most definitely true. Thanks for the cupcake.
I got you now! Oh.
Hey, you want to frost this cupcake?
You blind? It already has frosting on it.
I'll eat it!
Spoon, shall we eat this cupcake?
Sir, even I, who believes spoons can do anything, wonder what kind of monster would eat a cupcake with a spoon.
It's got that girl on top, Bella. Except she... Hey, you want to frost this cupcake?
You blind? It already has frosting on it.
I'll eat it!
I might try that if it were the filled kind. Can you train my robot to fight?
Sorry, I only work with flesh and blood. Sometimes sugar, eggs, and flour. Just to be clear, some of that is for fighting, some for baking. I don't mix all that together.
Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy. He's not in a cup. It's got that girl on top, Bella. Except she looks happier than I remember. It's got that girl on top, Bella. Except she looks happier than I remember. It's got that girl on top, Bella. Except she looks happier than I remember. I don't think I can tap that.
Want to buy a cupcake? It's a fundraiser. Pause.
Why would they build a fountain for that weirdo? Or is this some kind of... I don't think I can tap that. Don't see anything there I want to eat. No. Hey, can you fix tiny robots?
No, but I could make you a new one if I had the mold. Also, it would be kind of on the statue end of the robot spectrum.
Hey, do you think you could use your metalworks there to make me one of these?
Man, that is one cool looking candle holder. I'd love to make you one, but I work from molds, not diagrams. Sorry.
I don't think I can tap that. You want a cupcake?
No, thanks. I bought a dozen from this family doing a fundraiser, and I ate, like, all of them.
Wow.
Well, I wanted to do my part.
There's some sort of flyer in here. Hey, this is that girl that tried to punch me. Please contact the Tartine family in Sugar Bunting if you have any information about our beloved daughter. How do I break it to them that their daughter was swallowed by my spaceship? Definitely leave out the part about it being my spaceship, for starters. That's an interesting smell. So unfamiliar. What the... Oh, wow. This is incredible. A real giant constrictor. My mother never would have allowed this. That must have been danger. I feel like letting go of me, Mr. Huggy. I hate to do this to you, big guy, but... I've got stuff to do. No time for play right now.
Humans are just...
Hey, do you know this girl?
Oh, God, that face. The memories. Oh, you're every bit as cruel as her, aren't you?
Hungry? I have a cupcake.
Ooh, delicious. Just bury it near my roots and I'll slowly absorb its nutrients as it breaks down into soil.
Sounds time-consuming.
Humans and trees have different perspectives on time, I suppose.
I wonder if I could use this tapper to get sap out of that tree.
I dare you. My thick sap has clogged bigger tappers than yours.
I don't think that will help her fish. This hook may look smooth, but it's made from really advanced materials. You could catch a whale with this thing.
Mm-hmm. Prove it.
I still have one of Mom's crochet hooks.
Hang on to it, Shay. Right now, it's all we have left of her.
What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, you are more likely to force the object further down his throat if you attempt that. I recommend a sudden constricting pressure to the abdomen instead. Trust me, choking prevention is my business.
I don't think I can tap that. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Hello again, old friend. That must have been danger I was smelling. Feel like letting go of me, miss? I can't use my hands. Wow. Oh, you really aren't kidding around, are you? You're actually trying to squeeze the life out of me, aren't you? I love it! So, is your plan to kill me, then eat me? Amazing! Oh, that was a good one. Well, this has been fun, but... I had better be going soon. Okay. Fun time's over, my scaly friend. I hope you're not bending my friend's spoon. I remember reading on the ship's Cosmomnopedia that snakes hate loud noises. I don't want to have to resort to sonic violence, Mr. Huggy, but it's time to let go now. Seriously, you better let go. Not kidding around, Mr. Huggy. I think it won't be much longer now. Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through. Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him. I'll bet that would wake up Mr. Huggy, but then he'd just go back into his tree. And I feel like our relationship needs to move forward to survive.
Humans are just...
Oh, hey, you had something caught in your throat. Oh. Hey, knock that off, Mr. Huggy. Back to your tree.
Mog Chothra, struck down by the Dead-Eye God, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never going to be mayor now.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Feeling better?
A little, but I won't know for sure until the polls come in tomorrow.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
I assume back home, beyond the gates of the Plague Dam.
Can you tell me where we are?
Why, the village of Shellmound, of course. The 8th largest incorporated seaside territory on the whole East Coast.
Who are you?
Marshal Dew. Who are you?
I'm Shay, from Loruna.
Loruna? You're from the ancient lost city far beyond the Plague Dam?
Huh. Well, that's not exactly how it was described to me. Do you know anything about electronics?
What's electronics? Some new data analysis service for elections?
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build...
Oh, do you mean sand? Synthetic autonomous nanodrones? Because that would be great if you had some of those.
No, I mean sand, as in the chief export of this fine community.
Oh. I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceship parts. But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking? And that's why they call me Marshal Dune.
Thanks.
No, thank you, son, for reminding me why I got into this business. I might look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to pass that along to my speechwriter.
Dad, do you think your hull patch mix could strengthen my sand hypercam and make it superconductive?
Nope. It's especially non-conductive to resist space lightning.
What if I covered my sand hypercam with it? Would it make a mold?
It would automatically spread out over the entire surface, forming an airtight, pressure-tight seal around the entire structure. So you couldn't pour in any molten material.
Wow, this stuff is intense.
Yeah, I've been working on this formula for a while. I just wish I could say it was actually space-tested.
Would a pitch pipe help you tune it?
It's the mixture's pH level I'm trying to balance, not its frequency response. But thanks for the offer.
I don't know how to tune that. It's gone. Nothing down there now but sand. Hey, that song that makes your space conductor return to his last port? Could you play it for me on this?
Well, I can try.
Oh, that's catchy.
I think if you're a navigation computer, that's actually a pretty hot melody.
Here it is, your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam.
Is that made of sand?
Yeah, to take advantage of the superconductivity of sand.
But sand isn't conductive. At all.
Oh, it's just so easy to tear down the creative works of others, isn't it?
Well, I just...
Well, it's a prototype, okay? I'll bring the real one later. Need anything tuned?
Can you tune a fish? Get it?
Kind of. I don't think that will help her fish. Need anything tuned?
I am in tune with nature. That is all the tuning I need.
I'm just gonna put this here, okay?
Hey, the forest isn't your dumping ground, human.
So just the sight of this girl's face...
Schoolgirl!
Fascinating.
Just leave me be.
Hey, Curtis, do you think you could use this as a mold?
Hey, this is a nice mold. What is this, a candle holder?
It's a super...
Because candle holders sell like crazy. I can totally use this as a mold if it's a candle holder.
It's a super candle holder.
Cool. Let's try it out. Hit the road, kitty. Please don't be a cat. Please don't be a cat.
That's perfect. You think it conducts electricity really well?
Well, not that it matters for a candle holder, but based on the metals I'm using, yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, you take the first one. Fair trade for this awesome mold that is going to make me so rich. Which I only care about because it gives me the freedom to be truer to myself as an artist.
Thanks, Curtis. Pleasure doing business. I mean, art with you. Here you go. One superconductive gyroscopic hypercam as requested.
Hey, that looks even better than my old one. This faux sandy texture really adds to the conductive surface area. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's a really recent advancement in hypercams. So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Well, that would make a cupcake pop, maybe. But I don't need one of those. I'm not sure what kind of utensil that would make, but I don't need one. I don't think that would get me anything. I don't think poking holes in it will do anyone any good. Would a cupcake cheer you up?
I don't deserve a cupcake. I failed Brother Lightbeard.
I could play real music on it, maybe that would cheer him up.
Nothing will cheer me up.
I bet that little guy would really cheer him up if he weren't, dead. This button only works on grabbing Gary. I wonder where he is now, and what he's grabbing. Can you think of any way to help this guy, Spoon?
Only by making sure he started his day with a nutritious breakfast, sir.
No, I've got bigger plans for this cupcake. I'm just not sure what they are yet. How does that big cloud stay afloat?
Just like all the other clouds, there's nothing...
Okay, see you later. I don't think I can tap that. Want to see my pitch pipe?
I need to be rescued, not tuned.
Can you raise the dead?
I'm a spiritual guide, not a witch doctor.
You may look like an ice cream sundae, but I don't think that will work.
What are you waiting for?
Hey, Husker. Walter.
Shay?
Shay.
Do you guys know those girls selling cupcakes over there?
Yes, those are our daughters. They just met, but it seems like they've been friends for years.
Watch out for those cupcakes, though. They are not the secret to lightness, I'll tell you. Personally, I only eat the frosting. The sugar keeps my hair shiny and smooth.
Well, see you guys later.
Take care, Shay.
Anybody want a cupcake?
Oh, thanks, but I can't. Something about eating my daughter's face.
Aw, Husker. That's the best part. In fact, that's the only part I eat. I'm off gluten, you know.
Uh-oh.
I got you.
Hey, want to frost this?
Oh, darn. Why'd I go and do that? Now I don't have any frosting left to make a cupcake for Fella.
You can give her this one.
Oh, hey, good idea. Here, you can take my empty. See if you can get it refilled, okay?
Okay.
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake? It's a fundraiser. Or a...
Maybe I should... Uh-oh.
Fruit.
On guard, druids.
Okay, Yarn Boy. Enough is enough. You're lucky she's blind, kid. I didn't miss him because I'm blind, Courtney. I missed them because I can see. I've been pretending to be blind all these years. I never really had the faith like you, Courtney.
But I don't have the faith, Dawn. I was pretending too, so I could be like you.
What? You're not blind?
No. In fact, I've been stealing and selling artifacts from the pyramid to save up money to get out of this town.
Me too! I would have left long ago, but I didn't want to leave you here. I know how much being a dead-eyed druid meant to you.
I haven't wanted to be a druid for years. I want to go to school and study hotel management.
I want to study graphic design and start a band. Let's do it. Let's just go.
Right now?
Right now.
But what about our quest to find something to believe in?
I did. How about you?
Oh, that's what I get for learning to fence with candy canes. Better take these before those druids get cold and come back. Better not move it. I don't want to cheese off Gus.
Never seen this kind of material before.
Can you sew it?
Shouldn't be a problem.
That's the spirit.
Well, only one thing to do now.
Twyla!
Don't worry. I'll be right back. Come on, Vera.
Oh, I thought my teenager was dramatic.
Great! But what's with all the feathers?
Just because I was working off a pattern doesn't mean I can't inject a little personal style, does it?
Dear, you are an incredible talent.
This radiation suit isn't for me. I made it for Alex. Hey, there's a big sparking hole in the floor.
That's your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam in action, man. Works like crazy.
Well, look at that. Hey, I got a radiation suit.
Great. Hey, what's up with all the feathers?
Extra protection. Recent tech advancement.
You don't say. Well, I have been asleep for a long time.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Nah. How about this little guy? Would he help? On my ship, they were good at fixing all kinds of things, especially electronics.
Incredible. Much more advanced than the units I'm used to. He's probably exactly what we need. But it looks like he needs some rewiring. And that tech is way beyond me.
Dad, do you know how to repair this little guy?
Let me take a look. Oh, gosh. This fellow has had a lot of his wiring knocked out. Not much I can do here, I'm afraid.
Humans are just...
There.
Hello?
Can you rescue Harmony now?
I still can't reach him, and he's too noble to jump.
Can you untie that bow on Harmony's cloud?
Why would I do that?
So we can use it to make a rescue harness for him.
Great idea! So, how do I untie it?
Can you tell me what kind of knot it is?
Yeah, the big old nasty looking kind.
Thanks. I'm sure it looks harder than it is. Let's give it a shot.
I'll try.
Try to find a loose section.
You mean something like, ooh, I think I messed it up.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
What are you waiting for? Hey, I'm still up here.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
You seem good with your hands. Know anything about knots?
Sure. Tying or untying?
Untying.
I see. What's it look like?
Like an elephant eating its trunk.
I think I know that one. Well, let me just draw you a quick diagram. Oh, darn.
What?
Well, I can't seem to find anything to draw with. I'm sorry. I guess I'm of no use after all.
Hang on. I'll be right back with a writing utensil. Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Hey, do you know anything about electronics?
Oh, no. I only work with wire to reinforce the cloud shoes I make. Correction, used to make.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
Well, good luck and good fishing, Carol.
Ciao.
Can I borrow your space pencil?
It's just a regular pencil, but okay.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Hey, I found a pencil.
Oh, great. Hand it over, honey. Now, what was I going to draw for you again? Oh, yeah. Untying knots.
I think I know that one. Here's a diagram. Follow those instructions exactly, or you'll have a totally different knot on your hands.
Thanks. This diagram is good for one thing. Untying knots. If I gave you step-by-step pictorial instructions, do you think you could untie that knot on Harmony's cloud?
Well, my teachers say I'm more of a verbal learner than a visual one, so probably not. Not. Get it?
This diagram is good for one thing. Untying knots.
Father.
Hello?
Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
Pull the finger.
Huh? All right. Not so tough now, are you? Huh?
Tug on the piggy's tail.
Like this? It's still naughty, but now it's less naughty.
Make the boat go under the bridge.
Huh? All right. I think we're getting somewhere.
I got it! Hey, get your mitts off that!
What the heck?
Fix your eyes! Further, get me a towel.
Brother Lightbeard, what is all that stuff?
I know it looks like a big hoarding junk pile, but you have to understand. I might need some of this stuff someday.
But everything you said about lightness, I don't know what I believe.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll
this is bad.
Hey, is that a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit right there?
I have no idea, but you're welcome to take it.
What? No! That's mine! My likeness!
As a matter of fact, is there any place you'd like it delivered?
Yep, this came from my ship. Someone must have looted it while I was asleep.
You sure you don't want to ride over the plague dam with us, Father?
No, I need to go take care of Harmony. Goodbye, Space Boys.
That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to look young, but I'm obviously a grown man, right?
Have you noticed that your ship's sort of shaking now?
That's the heavy-duty anti-gravity thruster you found, warming up. After everything else is ready, that thing's gonna blast us out of here.
Oh, man. So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and, still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
Well, good luck and good fishing, Carol.
Ciao.
How can I prove to Carol that this would make a great fish hook? I still have one of Mom's crochet hooks.
Hang on to it, Shay. Right now, it's all we have left of her.
I don't think he's looking for a hook right now. can't reach it.
You think you like me now? Why do you try me with a wedge of lemon?
Nah, I couldn't reach the fish with that.
This isn't a trick. I'm really singing. Trout's honor.
Tree.
Human?
That fish up there in your branches, can I have it?
Sorry, I caught it. Until it falls from my branches, it's mine. That's the code of the trees.
Hey, want to hear a joke?
Ooh, is it a tree joke?
How many lumberjacks does it take to change a light bulb?
2. One to murder a tree to make a ladder, the other to change the light bulb.
That's a reasonable number, actually. Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Did you hear the local coffee shop has a no oaks policy?
What? In this day and age?
The coffee there is terrible.
How is that relevant?
It's not relevant. Just, you know, humorous.
Is it?
Oh, come on. You don't need that fish.
I happen to think it brings an interesting asymmetry to my look. So back off.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Do you know why penguins don't have Christmas trees?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because they don't believe in tree murder?
Never mind. Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Did you hear about the First National Tree Bank?
No. What? I have all my money in the First National Tree Bank.
I heard they wanted to see time fly.
I don't get it.
Well, it's more of an absurdist anti-joke, really.
Huh.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
I don't know. Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
It closed down.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good reason, then. Not a very good joke, though.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
What did the stump say to the axe?
Oh, this is a sick joke. I don't even want to know. Gross. Stump jokes are never funny.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Did you hear about the First National Tree Bank?
No. What? I have all my money in the First National Tree Bank.
They have free cookies there.
So?
So... Huh?
No.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Did you hear about Lil Sammy Saw?
Who is that? Some sort of depraved serial killer? What did he do?
I heard he had one too many nuts.
Hey, keep it clean. There are saplings around here.
I didn't mean... Sorry. Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Why did the president of the Chipmunks get impeached?
Ooh, I bet he did something cheeky. Am I right?
Hey, this is my joke.
Okay. What did he do?
I heard he had one too many nuts.
Hey, keep it clean. There are saplings around here.
I didn't mean... Sorry. Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
What's the smallest full-grown tree you ever heard of?
Well, some say the dwarf willow, but it's really no more than a shrub, if you ask me.
Your mother's a dwarf willow.
Sir, that kind of low humor is not welcome here.
Oh, sorry.
Geez, don't you get it? Low humor? Dwarfs? I guess it's clear who's humor impaired here.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Did you hear about Lil Sammy Saw?
Who is that? Some sort of depraved serial killer? What did he do?
I heard he threw a clock out a window.
What window? He lives outdoors.
You can't overanalyze humor.
Humor is a strong word for this.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
Say, do you know old Pete the Pine Tree?
Piney Pete down the hill? Sure. Good friend of mine.
I heard he had wood for brains.
What's wrong with wood for brains? I have wood for brains.
That's the joke. He's really smart.
Oh. Huh. Not very funny.
Okay, let me try another joke.
Okay.
How many lumberjacks does it take to change a light bulb?
2. 1 to murder it.
Okay. Did you hear the local coffee shop has a no... I heard they wanted to see time fly.
I don't get it.
Well, it's more of an... Okay. Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
I don't know. Why didn't the acorn want to go to the opera?
I heard they wanted to see time fly.
I don't get it.
Okay. Say, do you know old Pete? Well, I hear he got in some really big trouble.
Oh no, what for?
It seems he was being really naughty.
Oh. Oh! funny.
You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole.
Yikes, how's that thing talking? Oh, that's creepy.
Okay, just stay quiet, you.
Honey, sugar paw, baby mine.
Shh. What would happen if I carefully inserted this tapper? Not very deep, of course, just into the outer layer of the shell. I was just trying to get a sample. That was close. I'd better get out of here before she remembers to kill me. Now look at that. Fruit does look delicious. Too bad I can't reach it. Mind if I take one of these?
Please, spread the word. We might just save some lives here, man.
I don't think mixing them together is the right way to go about things. Juicy. This fish has already been caught. It doesn't need to be rehooked. Hey! Maybe I should... It seems like so much work to teach a fish to sing. I wonder why they didn't teach it a second song.
What did the fish doorman do to the underage poet at the bar? Carpi diem!
So just...
What's that?
You get a lot of fish when you use the right equipment.
You caught that fish? On this beach? What's your secret?
Maybe I'll show you sometime. Let me think about it.
Oh.
This fish has already been caught. It doesn't need to be rehooked. Okay, you've worn me down. I've decided to tell you about my fishing secret weapon.
Your what?
This. The hook that I caught that amazing fish with. I call it the Fish Reaper, or Freeper.
You don't say. Hey, do you suppose I could borrow your Reaper for a little while?
But please promise to leave some fish in the ocean for future generations.
Thanks, kid. Guess I don't need this anymore. Come to Carol, my beauties.
I don't think I can tune a spoon.
I'm always ready to play in the key of E, A, and T. Sir, I hope you don't intend to eat that putrid-smelling concoction.
Nope.
Whew!
Just dipping your toes in it.
But, sir, Oh, my. Not to question the mission, sir, but was there some reason you stuck me into that toxic potion?
Report.
The mixture has a pH balance of 5. Exactly.
That baby bird's shell was so thick, it never would have busted out without me.
What are those, eggshells?
Shells is shells, right?
Actually, calcium carbonate is the main ingredient in all kinds of shells.
Exactly.
So you were listening to my night lectures on science.
Uh-huh. What's the acidity of that compound, Spoon?
The mixture has a pH balance of 8. Exactly.
We need to get it to 7. Exactly. Hang on there, son. Do you know how acidic that fruit is?
No, but my spoon will tell me.
I will. With pleasure, sir.
Worth a shot.
Any luck?
I'm detecting a pH level of 7.
Eureka!
It's perfectly balanced, sir.
Nice work, son. Now for the final ingredient. Just a small bonding and reduction agent. It's perfection.
So small.
A little goes a long way. Come on, let's go fix that ship.
I love science.
Amazing. Just like my dad used to make.
Let me at that hull and I'll start patching around.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, can I go down there?
Aren't you busy helping me find stuff for my ship?
Oh, yeah. What's left?
Still need an electronics genius, and once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. This one, put this here. Now I'm out of wire. I'm all out. No more wire. That's all Carol gave me. That's all my wire. That's all the wire I have. I'll have to unhook some connections if I want to put more down. Take that one back. That wasn't right. That's all my wire.